This is Garlinda Price, and I'm the broker and owner of Fusion Properties, LLC, from the capital to the coast, your realtor for life. So today we are looking at 107 Morris Drive, which is located right here in what I call the thriving metropolis of Dunn, North Carolina. Maybe you've heard of it. It's a bedroom community to Raleigh, Durham, the Triangle area. It is amazing. It is a sleepy little town. And most people, when they think Dunn, they probably think, oh, it's probably in the country. But honey, let me pleasantly surprise you of all the amazingness that Dunn has going on. It's actually one of my favorite cities in North Carolina, and it's my husband's hometown. Shout out to Marvin Price Jr. I lovingly call him Lamb Chop. For those of you that are new here, I've been a real estate agent and broker and owner for the last 17 years. And I specialize in residential and commercial properties. I've been a real estate investor since 2006, so for 19 years. And so this is a property that we are actually selling here in the Dunn market. It's 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, and let me show you why Dunn is where you want to call home. Raleigh, Durham is so expensive. It's pushed a lot of people out in terms of pricing. I'm not going to talk the whole video, but I want to share with you that there's still some affordable housing out there. And if you need to get your credit ready to purchase, we can help you with that as well. And so let's get started going to look at what Dunn has to offer. Today is Tuesday, but on Saturdays, now through, I believe it's November, they have a farmer's market like in the downtown area. But anyway, wait till you see all the great stuff that Dunn has to offer. It's right off of 95. So whether you have to travel north or south for work, or whether you have to go into the Clinton area or Wilmington, it's off of 421. So it gives you a quick access shot to Raleigh, Durham or Wilmington. So it is a wonderfully located bedroom community to Raleigh, Durham. Take a look. So look, you're located right off of 95. You have Food Lion. Right down the street from there, you have several car dealerships. You'll see them coming up on the left. Literally, you have everything that you will ever need. Over here to the right, you have Jersey Mike's, you have a spa, you have the McDonald's, you have an Irish pub, and then there's a new saloon for those of you that love to go to speakeasies or have somewhere to hang out in the evenings or on the weekends without having to drive so far out of town. There's the new saloon. You can hang out in Dunn, and you don't even have to go far. There's a brand new Kangaroo Circle K gas station. You're right down the street from the Cracker Barrel, so you can have all of those yummy biscuits and hash brown casserole till your heart is content, right? You're right here off of 95. You can hit 95 and head to Raleigh, Durham, head to New York, wherever you got to go, DC, Virginia, Maryland, or you can go in the opposite direction to the left and you can head to Florida, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and everywhere in between. Dunn has some really great hotels. Also, you're going to see coming up, they have some local eateries that people love to eat at. I believe that let's see when the sign comes up. There's a Bojangles over there, a Sunoco, but this place right here where it says Jesus is Lord, everyone likes to eat there at that little Triangle Waffle location. I think that's what it's called. They have a really great rating. And then right over here to the right, you have a thrift store. Never met a thrift store I did not love, honey. And then, oh my gosh, Starbucks. There's your Starbucks. So listen, if that is a reason alone to move to Dunn so you can have your morning coffee. You have a Burger King, you have a Taco Bell. And then right over here to the left, coming up after we pass Badcock Furniture, so you don't even have to go out of town to shop for furniture. They have 2 or 3 local furniture stores, but right here to the left, Hamburger Haven, that's like a local little jaunt that people love to go to for burgers and fries. You have your Carly's D's, IGA. The inside is amazing. They have fresh fruits and vegetables, flowers, you name it, they've got it. There's several car washes here in Dunn, unless you're someone that loves to wash your car yourself. If you need anything for your car, you have O'Reilly Auto Parts. You have an AutoZone not far down the street. We'll see in a few minutes. Listen, do you need to get a shed? They have a whole shed salesman right there on the corner. And now we're heading into the downtown. You have food trucks right over to the left. There's another cool, cute little thrift store over there that just opened up. And when you turn right, we're heading into the downtown area. Now listen, this right here to the left is my favorite thrift store. You have Beacon Thrift. They never miss. They have one here, Beacon Thrift. They have another one across town in Dunn. That's the Beacon Thrift Christmas store. Look right here. Do you love a good cigar? Do you love to hang out at a cigar bar, cigar lounge, have you a whiskey, or whatever it is, however you want to chill out? They have a whiskey and a cigar bar right here in Dunn. They also have a downtown farmers market every Saturday. They have a huge police department, so you can come here and feel safe. And right here at the light, you're going to see the dry cleaners, the Glamorama. And when we turn right, there is literally right here on the corner a Sunday buffet that people talk about and is to live for. Right here is a delicious restaurant. To the right, everyone raves about. There's another one right here to the right. I think it's Martha's. Everyone raves about it. You have all these super cute boutiques and shops downtown. One thing I will give Dunn credit for is they have a thriving downtown. There's a new nail salon, new tattoo bar. If you're looking for some new ink, right here to the right is the butcher shop. If you have not tried Danny B's pimento cheese, honey, what have you been doing with your whole life? So look, they're downtown. It has a florist. It has a home decor store. It has a spa. It has the bank over here. So they have Truist Bank. They have First Bank. I think they have two Truist locations. They have a First Bank, and then they have a JOS Bank, I believe. So all of your banking needs can be taken care of right here in Dunn as well. You have more boutiques. That's the florist I was telling you about, and the home decor. He's a local business owner. You have all of these shops. You have yummy, delicious coffee shops, and also you have an appliance store. So if you're someone that's in the market for some appliances besides just Lowe's, there's an appliance shop. They have a grain, seed, and feed store for all of your farm animals or your little chickens that you might want to get. And then look, this is my sister's favorite health food store. They have a natural health food store with the acai bowls, vegan options right here in Dunn, North Carolina. Everything that you need. So as we're turning left, I'm going back through the downtown so you can see it again. The appliance store I was telling you about is right here on the left. They sell new and used appliances here in the downtown area. The gentleman's super sweet when you go in there. I went in there and we were flipping the property that this video is all about, 107 Morris Drive. I'm showing you why you want to call Dunn, North Carolina home, and then I'm going to show you our gorgeous home at the end that is on the market. You're gonna love it. We put a lot of love and care and work into it, and it is amazing property. So look, there's a coffee shop I was telling you about. Right over here is the Dunn newspaper. And then coming up is the railroad track. Look at this super cute little train. At Christmas time, they have the Dunn parade. We went one year. We had a good time. They had the food vendors out there. And everyone was having a good time listening to the band. So if you're looking for that small town feel, but you want that big town access with restaurants and everything else, Dunn has that for you without the price tag of the housing that you find when you go further up towards the Triangle area. So look, you have boutiques and shopping. Do you love to shop for clothes, handbags, jewelry, accessories? Dunn has that for you. They have this gorgeous downtown. They have several boutiques you will love. So I'm going to turn left right quick here at the traffic light. You see the museum is right here on the corner, which that tickles me. I'm like, what kind of museum we got going on in Dunn, North Carolina? But then also to the right, look, there's another boutique. There's a steakhouse. There's two really fabulous steakhouses in Dunn. And then there's another boutique across the street where I just spun you around to. And then right over here to the right is the infamous Sherry's Bakery everyone talks about. They have pastries, they have ice cream, hot dogs, hamburgers, all the things in between. And I just thought it was cool that a train was coming through at the same time I was recording the video. So she's pretty loud. I didn't try to tone out any of the noise because I just think that's the fun part of it. So if the noise gets on your nerves, I apologize in advance. So here we are, we're going through downtown. So there's First Bank. That is a really great bank if you want to bank locally. They're in North and South Carolina. Also, as we're coming up, you're going to see there's an AutoZone, there's a Dollar General, there's Baleka's Antique Mall, so you can go in there. They have different antique vendors in there. There's an Ace Hardware, but don't fear, there's another hardware store in town as well. So look, you have your Arby's if you're someone that loves a good Reuben sandwich. Up here, there's several jewelry stores. There's also another thrift store. There's a local compound pharmacy. So if you're someone that needs access to your medication. Okay, so coming up also on the corner of Happy and Healthy, don't worry, fear not, there's a Walgreens in town. So for those of you that worry about where you're going to get your pharmacy, your prescriptions and stuff, ooh, look, another thrift store. I didn't even know that was there. I'm going to have to let Miriam know. And then you're not far at all from the hospital up in Lillington. There's your Walgreens. You are literally 15 to 20 minutes to Campbell University. There's your KFC. There's a Big Lots over there, which you'll see I filmed earlier. We're going to swing through there so I can talk to you about the local restaurant that everyone loves over in that shopping center as well. Here we have another auto dealership. So you're not in small town USA, but you have small town USA. There's your beauty supply stores. If you need to come here to get your hair extensions, your wigs, your makeup, all that jazz. Oh my gosh, there's Sweet Frogs. There's your cookout. There's a nursery. There's two nurseries over here. You have Tart's Nursery on the right, and I believe that's Tart's Nursery on the left as well. You have the Western Sizzling. Everybody local to Dunn calls that the steakhouse. So if you hear people say they're going to the steakhouse, 9 times out of 10, they're going to the Western Sizzling. You have your shoe store. You have another car wash, several car washes. You have the super cute nursery on the corner with all the pumpkins and all the fall things out and about. There's a veterinarian's office down that road. You have the yummy Highway 55. And then coming up, I'm going to turn into the shopping center right here. You have everyone's favorite Southern department store, Belk, which I love and adore as well. I haven't been in the Dunn Belk. I don't know if I've ever been in there, but I love Belk department store. So if you love shopping and you're like, I got to have my Belk right here. This one is huge. It's been there for years. My friend that owns the business next door to mine, she still shops here. So this is a really great shopping center for all of your needs. Watch. So you have the Belk. Over here to the left, you have an urgent care right there, that white building. You also have the Smithfield's Chicken and Barbecue. Oh my gosh, the best. Vinegar-based barbecue is the best. Let's fight about it. I don't want to hear anything about any brisket. Let's talk vinegar-based Southern pulled chopped pork barbecue. You have all of the shops over here. And look, this one is new. There's a nail salon. The home decor store right here, they're new. Regency, I haven't seen them before. Get a space available for lease. Ooh, and the Restore. That Restore is amazing. They have photos, all kinds of appliances, everything. But honey, Ollie's is the ticket. This Ollie's, I got a lot of the decor items for my own home and for the flip there. There's H&R Block. You have your Subway, Eat Fresh. You also have a Cato's. You have what else? Ooh, Five Below. This is a huge Five Below. For someone, if you like shopping there, that's all your gift needs you'll be able to get for Christmas. So here's my favorite arts and crafts store. Literally, I ought to own stock in Michaels. So if you're someone that loves your Michaels, here you go. You got your Planet Fitness. You have your Tractor Supply Company. I bet you can get little chicks in there. I don't know. But look, I know you can get some. So let's turn down here. You have your ABC store for those of you that like your liquid libations. You know, we don't judge. We just report the news of what's going on in Dunn, North Carolina. And then as we're going forward, look, there's a Petco. And this is a freestanding Petco. It's so cute. We took the kids here. They stopped one evening. I forget. We went in to get some dog food for Bolt. And they had little baby chicks for sale. They have them in there under the warmer. It was so cute. And so look, everything you need for your little cat and your dog. You have another car wash, but this is a big one. It's like one of those hurricane car washes. So as we turn right, we are going to cross the bridge and leave Dunn, which crosses over into Irwin, North Carolina, which is where the Lowe's is located. You have another bank, and then you have your Lowe's. So listen, everything that you need for your home and to own your new home is right here in the thriving metropolis of Dunn, North Carolina. I'm telling you, we have everything that you need. So you have your Lowe's with the garden center. It's amazing. Everything I needed to renovate and flip our property, I got from there. You have your Walmart right across the street. And then for your shopping pleasure, you also have Beals. You have Beals. You have, what else is over here? I think there's a Hibbett Sports. Let's keep going and I can see. There's a Sally Beauty Supply. There's a GameStop for your kids and your kiddos or adults that love the gaming. You have a GameStop. You have Fantastic Sam's if you need to get your hair cut. Oh, there's a Cato's over there. And then what else do we have over here? You have your hibachi. Not hibachi, but your Chinese food. And then, oh, my favorite, Dollar Tree. I never met a Dollar Tree I did not love. Dunn has a really great Dollar Tree. So then you have your Walmart. Inside your Walmart is the Wood Forest Bank. You have your Subway, Eat Fresh again. So Dunn has 2 Subways. That's really cool. So anything that you need and want, you're going to be able to get in Dunn. So even if you want to purchase this property, 107 Mars Drive, as a rental, if you want to use it as an Airbnb, I looked on AirDNA and people go to Dunn and need Airbnbs about 20% of the time. So that may be a good investment for you, but definitely would make a good long-term rental for those of you looking to add to your portfolio. There's also an airport, like a jet port, about 15 minutes from this Walmart location right here. So then you also have Waffle House. Gotta love a good old Waffle House, honey. Then you have your dental clinics over here to the left. And coming up around the bend is your Hardee's. In some parts or some neck of the woods, Hardee's is also called Roy Rogers. Isn't it, Trees? What's the other name for Hardee's? Is it Roy Rogers? I was talking to my sister, but we have the Hardee's, and delicious. I love me a good Hardee's breakfast. But when I tell you it's salty as all get out, but it's yummy. Okay, so now we're coming back into Dunn. We're heading back into the thriving metropolis. My husband said that the locals also call it Dodge City. I'm like, that is so funny. So like a western town. Oh, Carl's Jr., not Roy Rogers, Carl's Jr. So that may be what Hardee's is called in your area. Black's Tire and Auto. So when you need new tires for your car, you need work done on your car, they are a reputable company. I really like Black's Tire and Auto, and they'll add air to your tires for free. They'll top your coolants off in your car for free. So look, everyone has told me about this restaurant. I have not yet had the blessing of eating here yet, but here we go. It's called Heath's Steakhouse, and I heard it is really, really good, very delicious. So that is an awesome steakhouse you could go to for date night when you and your honey bunny or you and the family want to go have a great steak dinner, or you have guests or people coming into town and you want to impress them. Take them over to Heath's. But listen, you got mi casitas. I mean, like when you're looking for a good taco, quesadillas, as I like to be funny and say, they have mi casita. And look, this is a local fresh seafood market everyone loves and talks about. There you go, you got your mi casita. And then listen, we have Roses. If you have not been to Roses in years, you're like, what am I going to Roses for? Honey, everything, t-shirts, all of your undergarments. They have affordable clothes. Like, I love me a good Roses. So you can find some good deals. I've gotten really great jeans from Roses. There's also another Mexican restaurant down on that far left corner. And now we're coming through on the right hand side. There's a furniture store, so Lee Furniture. And then there's another furniture store down the street as well. Ooh, Cookout, gotta love it. They have the 2 lanes at Cookout. Go in there and get all your yummies. And then there's Sweet Frog, so you can hop in there and get you some ice cream just on a Sunday stroll. If you want to hang out with your family, you got your Ford dealership. But we're gonna head over here so I can show you this local restaurant everyone loves to eat at. No, it's not the KFC, but I do like a good KFC too. There's the Hibachi Grill. Everyone loves the Hibachi Grill. I've eaten there several times. It is delicious. There's the other furniture store I was telling you about. They have beautiful furniture in there, and the salespeople are really, really sweet. I like them. So right coming up is Jim's Seafood. They are delicious. So if you go to Dunn, when you come and purchase 107 Mars Drive, these are all the amenities you have to you. There's another pet store over here and a Pizza Inn. But look right here, there's a walking trail and a bike trail. It goes down that entry we just saw. And as we keep on down here, that bike trail, that walking trail goes all the way around. It keeps going. You got 84 Lumber over there. And look at this super sweet dog park. Oh my gosh, you can take your little Ruffikins and your little cats. I don't know if you can take cats to a dog park, but you can take your dog park. And there's a veterinarian also right down the street. And so now we're going to head on over to 107 Mars Drive so I can show you what it looks like. So 107 Mars Drive sits over in Grove Park Estates. It's a one-way in, one-way out community, so there's not all that fast driving and fast moving through here. You have people that have lived over here for years. It is a sleepy, relaxed community. The neighbors are so sweet. So as we were renovating the property, everyone was excited to see what we were doing with the property. These are a lot of people my husband and his family grew up with, and so it feels like community when you come over here. So you're going to turn right here on the Mars Drive, and then the house is going to sit right on the left. She's coming up. You're going to see my gorgeous sign. And so 107 Mars Drive is listed by me with Fusion Properties LLC. So look, it's an all brick home. You cannot beat that. There's no maintenance. And then there's vinyl siding. All you're going to have to do is power wash. So you're not going to have to be replacing old wood and all of that jazz and having a lot to take care of. You have a single car carport. You have outside storage under the carport. and I'm getting ready to show you inside in a second. So I was just pulling off because right quick I want to show you how close you are to 95. It's literally 2 minutes and 24 seconds to 95. You can get to, if you work over at the Rooms to Go or you work over at the Ashley Home Store, you can be at work at Rooms to Go in about 5 minutes. You can be at the Ashley factory or the Ashley plant in about 10 minutes. So it's super convenient. So here I am just driving back out to show you how close you are to I-95 from 107 Mars Drive. So you're going to leave the community, you're going to go down and turn right, and I'm going to be quiet on this part till we come back and talk about the house, but you're literally 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Welcome home to 107 Mars Drive. So when you come in the side door, you're going to come right into your kitchen, and you have a kitchen and an eat-in dining room area. I'll show you that in a second. But the kitchen has been completely redone. We kept the old cabinets so that it would have the warm feel and aesthetics of the age of the home, so it all blends in together. Right over there is your eating kitchen area, and it'll hold a large size table and chairs right here. You and your family can enjoy hanging out and being together. You have a huge bay window. The home is super bright and airy. That's your living room. Great room area is so large. I put ceiling fans in every one of the bedrooms. All throughout the home, you have an indoor laundry room, so you don't have to go out into the carport or the garage to do your laundry. You have well-appointed bedrooms. This is bedroom 1, that's bedroom 2, and then you're going to have your master bedroom over right here, bedroom number 3, and you have 1.5 bathrooms. You have the storage out here, additional storage under the carport. You have a single car carport, and then you have a wired shed. It has electricity. You have a huge backyard. The air conditioning unit is in amazing shape. The roof is under 6 years old. Look at this gorgeous shed. I wanted to take it off the property and keep it for myself, right? But you can have a she shed, a he shed, a hangout. You decide. Give us a call if you're interested in purchasing this amazing property. We'd love to serve you.